Ready for a break from the real world? This weekend only, fall down a rabbit hole and find yourself in Wonderland. Hi, I'm Shelby Stricklin with Shelby Stricklin Team, Remax Alliance. Yep, you guessed it. Fantasy Playhouse presents Alice in Wonderland at the VBC Playhouse, February 18th through 20th. I had the honor and privilege of interviewing two of the cast members, and here's what they had to say about it. Hey, good morning. How are you all?
Good.
Thank you so much for taking the time to do this. I think it really helps get the word out.
Absolutely.
Who's our visitor here?
This is Eddie, but today I'm calling him Cheshire.
Oh, how appropriate. If y'all don't mind, just take a second and just introduce yourself and something about you. And if you want to kind of talk about how you got into theater, that'd be cool too.
How I got into theater. My best friend. Oh, hello. My name is Michael Young. When I was probably about 7 years old, a best friend's family drove me to an audition, and I should say drugged me to an audition because I was terrified. Somehow I got the part. I've been doing it ever since. One might expect that I was playing the Mad Hatter or the Cat or something like that, but no, I am the Duchess.
I like how fantasy has started to make that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting. I was going to ask about that. So that's a great story. How has that been going? What is that like?
Well, the shoes are fabulous.
But what size are they?
Well, I wear a 13 men's.
Well, there you go.
So.
I was imagining that was a fairly large heel.
Yeah. And it's just incredible. The resources at fantasy are so amazing. The talent is just beyond.
Yeah.
Just what a great group of people.
Have you done other shows of fantasy?
This is my first show.
Okay. Awesome.
Well, Rachel, your turn. I'm done upstaging you.
Well, my name is Rachel Manharis, and I am playing the Knave of Hearts and the Dormouse.
Oh.
So I'm in those two parts, and I've really, really enjoyed doing both of those. It's my first time being two characters in one show, so that's exciting. It's different.
Yeah.
And also my first time acting with a ASL interpreter, which I think that's one of the most amazing things I've seen in Huntsville, and I'm really honored to be a part of that. That's so huge for Huntsville, and it also inspires me to get out there even more and show the next generation of young actors that, hey, if I can do this, you can do this. It's super fun and easy. And I've started theater when I was 12 years old with my first fantasy show, The Dragon of Knit, back in 2013. It's been incredible, and the talent in the show, like Micah said, is astonishing. I've learned a lot just from watching, and I'm really excited to see where this show goes and what this show inspires other companies to do with their talent and all of that, and the other resources that we have out in the community for, the special needs people out there that come see our shows.
Yeah. So if you don't mind, tell me a little bit more about that. I think y'all done a great job of kind of getting the word out a little bit, but just for anyone that maybe watches this and doesn't really know what you're talking about with the ASL part.
Well, I personally think it's delightful. I've worked with other companies before and thought we should use interpreters. And what? We have 6, 7 interpreters? How many? There's so many. And all good.
There's roughly about because I think there's one per, or at least one per actor. So I think there's maybe around 10.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe 8 to 10.
And logistically, how does that work? So you're acting and then there's someone over here doing a thing.
It's almost as though you're playing your role.
Okay.
And the interpreter is playing you.
Oh, wow. Oh, that is
really
so cool.
Okay. And it's an unusual bond.
Yeah.
You know, you always bond with your fellow actors, but now you have someone who's playing the same role as
you. Yeah.
That just, I really love it.
That's really neat. I love the idea.
Really love it.
Being more inclusive and just like as an actor, like what a cool like challenge and just kind of a thing to do different, you know, like that hasn't been done before. So
yeah,
super cool.
It's kind of like having your own personal shadow, where you get to talk and interact with them. Like each actor has like their own special bond with their ASL interpreter, and they can interact with them and, you know, laugh with them, cry with them, you know, all these other things. And it's something that's just hasn't been done when you get to be with someone who is you. You know, you always get to act, you know, with another person playing another character, but you never get to be with somebody that's, you know, you. And you get to just, it's kind of like playing with your own reflection in a mirror. And it's really, really cool.
It's super cool because as an actor, you're always trying to figure out, how do I interpret this role?
Yeah.
But now you're asking yourself, how do we interpret this role?
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah.
You know, and because you're playing the same person.
That is just super cool.
Beyond anything I've ever done.
Let's talk about Alice in Wonderland a little bit. I feel like, you know, it's Alice in Wonderland. People kind of should at least know what that is at this point. Is it, how would you describe, I guess it's a family fun one. So it'd be for all ages. Okay. Not, you know, people take interpretations and go all over the place. You know, they make them dark or weird and they make them happy and fun. And so, okay. So this is a happy fun. Kids definitely need to come, and for all ages, right?
Yes.
Absolutely for all ages. Children can enjoy it. Adults can enjoy it. I mean, it's just a fun show.
Yeah.
And under the direction and technical direction that we have, it's really just beautiful and accessible to anyone.
Yeah. I saw, so Jacinda Swinehart is your director, right?
Yes.
And I saw her post earlier that she is, y'all are there, you're ready, you know it, you're good to go. And now it's just time to work the magic at the end. So do y'all agree with that? Are you feeling that we're that ready, or is it kind of the tech week where you're going, you know?
Well, you know, tech week is always like, oh my gosh, what am I doing?
Yeah.
But I honestly don't think she gives herself enough credit. There's no way we could have been this ready without her.
She is amazing. Mm-hmm. Yes.
And our stage managers, I am beyond impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, they really take care of us.
They do. They make sure that we're always safe. We're always rested. We, you know, they help us in every way possible. Like they make all of this effort to go out of their way to make sure that we are, you know, prepared, and that we have our lines, and that we have our blocking. And there's never a day where they don't compliment you, even if you know.
Yeah. Oh.
So there never is a day where
if only you had a technical director with you right now.
I know.
Where is the brilliant John C. to take care of us?
Yes, another amazing human that I love. Oh, that's awesome. Well, okay. So what has been like, what's your favorite part? Or like, is there a moment in the show that you're just like, oh, I can't wait. This is the best. And it doesn't have to be your part, you know?
Yeah, I wish I could say it was my part. I love all of my bits, but we have this bit with a mock turtle and what is it? A phoenix or something?
The griffin.
A griffin?
The griffin. They are just brilliant and they are so funny. There's a new face on the scene. Chance, whatever his name is. So talented.
Yeah.
Yes.
He'll appreciate the shout out without the last name. It'll be fine.
And let me give my props to Rachel because she's auditioned for me before and she's good. She's real good.
Well, Rachel, what's your favorite part?
I think my favorite part is whenever they get to this one scene where there's a fish and a frog and they interact with Alice. That is one of my favorites. I laugh more and more every single time because they come up with so much more and they have like this amazing chemistry together. And I can hear the children and the adults. I can hear everybody laughing at that. I think that's going to be like one of the biggest comedy scenes in the whole show.
Yeah,
for sure.
Well, the actors in that scene are brilliant.
Yes.
The tech and the props and the puppets in that scene, I believe the puppets were made by Nikki Patton and Joe Mosley.
Okay, there's puppets. Let's go back a little bit.
Sorry?
Wait, there's puppets?
Oh, yes, there are puppets.
Okay. So some of the characters are not people in drag. They're people. They're puppets instead.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Okay.
No, but they're just really brilliant works of art, these puppets. And I just can't believe we're so privileged to have all those resources.
Huntsville is so rich in just talent in general. That's one reason I started really working with people, helping with these interviews and things, because I'm in real estate, and that's important in this moment because people come here, and they don't really know what all there is, and it's hard to explain. Like, I mean, I'm covering 3 shows this week, in interviews because, and of course, they're all within 2 weeks of each other. There's always.
I know, and I can't go to any of them.
I know.
I know.
I try to convince people Huntsville is the place to be.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're an artist, what a great place to be.
Well, what's been your biggest challenge? Like, what's been the hardest thing in this one?
My costume is ginormous.
I think I saw you wearing it like in rehearsal in a video. Was that to kind of, did I see that? Was that to kind of get?
Possibly ginormous gold skirt.
Yeah. Okay.
But the big, there's not really a great deal of challenge because we have such great direction and such a great crew. They just make it all effortless.
Yeah. Wow.
And oh my gosh, the talent in this show, I thought I was good.
I'm sure that you are. I'll tell you next week. I'm just kidding.
Just smile and nod. I mean, just such amazing talent in this. Not just Rachel, but everybody.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
I mean, they're on their game.
Yeah. Well, is there anything that, you feel like you just, Rachel mentioned the ASL, which I think is awesome. I think that may already be her answer, but is there anything that you just really want people to know about the show that is just, you just wished I'd asked you about this one thing, or even literally about anything?
One thing that I think is really great about this show is that it's inclusive.
Yeah.
Regardless of your gender or ethnicity, you can play any role that you can play.
Yeah.
It means a lot to me.
Yeah, that's a very special thing.
Jacinda's gone out of her way to make an inclusive world for everyone.
Yeah.
And that's special to me.
Yeah. That's special to me too. And Jacinda is special to me too. So
yeah,
y'all too, I can tell.
I will basically do anything she asks of me.
I know. She's going to hate this, by the way, because she'll be like, quit talking about me. It's not about me.
That sounds right.
But honey, it is about you. And I know she would immediately say, it's about all the actors and all the technical people that were involved and give all the credit to everyone else. But she's just an amazing human and very talented. So I love that.
Well, I think in my mind, I think Jacinda needs to have her own bow on stage because of what she's done for all of us and to make this all possible. I really firmly believe that she's got such a creative mind, such a kind spirit. She is absolutely astonishing. Like, she deserves a bow just as much as us actors do. And because like the tech, they don't get as much recognition. They're behind the curtains, in the wings in the dark. And so I think she needs to for sure have the spotlight, and our stage managers and our assistant director and all of them. I really wish that they could just have their moment too, for the audience to clap for them. Because we go out and we play the parts, but without their direction and their guidance, we would just be a bunch of chickens with our heads cut off,
Yes, as someone who does on and off stage supporting of the theater world, I think that would be amazing. Y'all could drag her up there for a bow, just saying.
She would kill us.
I know.
Yeah.
That was the other thing. The technical side of those wonderful, amazing humans who support us don't want a bow. They're backstage for a reason. Sometimes, they're like, I got so tickled every time I've been on the tech side, and like they've wanted to take a picture. I love my techies, but they do not want to be in that picture, and they're like, oh, come on, And so there's some that do. Obviously, you got those crossovers, but plenty of them don't want the attention. But I love that you want them to know that without the attention, they still have all the gratitude, because you're 100% right. They're there to just pick up all the pieces and make us look good. And thing, I wish I had that much support in my life. Like could I have like a little set of techies follow me around and take care of things,
Isn't that why we do theater, though? For the camaraderie, for all the compassion.
Yeah.
It's our chosen family.
Yeah. I'm in it for the relationships usually. So yeah. And you just work so hard together and create something that's never been done before and never done again. And then, I'm a big victim of the post-show blues the next week,
Yeah.
I'm always like, okay, guys, what are we doing today? Are we going to, meet up or whatever? I can't let these people out of my life, so.
Absolutely.
I'm already stocked up on ice cream for post-show blues. Like, I'm good. I've got my sweets. I've got my sugar. I'm good. We're going to binge after.
You should have a ice cream party.
Do it.
Right?
Great way to do a cast party.
Yes.
I like the idea.
A little therapy. Well, I can't wait to see it. I'm so grateful y'all took the time to meet with me for a few minutes today. I'm really excited about the show. And I think when people, see you guys and just hear just a little bit more, people just love hearing the inside scoop, the backstory, and they see your passion and your excitement, that they will definitely come. I'm sure y'all are already mostly sold out at this point. That seems to be.
I think we're very close. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for talking with us.
Thank you. No, I really enjoy it. It's become one of my favorite things to do, and I always walk away from it with new friends. So.
I always enjoy your program. So keep doing it.
All right. Yeah. Y'all break a leg. I will see you this weekend.
See you then.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Shelby.
I'll see you tonight.
Bye. Oh, see you, Rachel.
Bye.